just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was me who ran Oh, I can't forgive, can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back this one part, this one that I'm sorry I lost it. No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to run
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, get radiate, but now we're drowning.
Howdy doody, howdy doody. How are people doodying? Howdy, howdy doody, is what people say. That is what people say. I've heard them say that. All the people have been saying that. They've been saying that. That's how much they've been saying it. I need to connect my earbuds. Otherwise, we're gonna have audio playback, which what we don't want generally. Audio playback is bad. If I have really zoomed in. I do not want to be this zoomed in. Back telephoto. No, I just want the back camera. There we go. That's better. Hey, isn't this nice? Let's see. I haven't updated my title. It is actually Monday, so Movement Monday would work. I should potentially change it. I might honestly just give it here, to be honest. How cooked is my protein bar? The answer is very. I'm trying to find the best way. Oh, that's gooey. One sticky, gooey. You know, I've had worse experiences eating this. This works, I think. There's a good chunk there, honestly. I've honestly done stupider things as well. Okay. Let's put that in there. In the bin. Where it belongs. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna eat the protein bar. I'm gonna chill. So today is Monday. First session of the week. My first session of the year. I've had like week or so off. Maybe even 2 weeks off. I'm gonna mute myself. I really don't like hearing my own voice, funnily enough. I'm gonna get my music back for myself. So those are two separate things. But yeah, my first session back for the year, which I'm looking forward to. No real program changes, to be honest. Come on. Let's get this back. Mute the music, you know, hype yourself up with. It's a bit quiet. Can I turn it up a little? I'm not sure if I can change music. Or I might reboot it, that's something. Not really what I want to do, but... I love if I could just make it a little bit louder. Just a little bit, doesn't need to be much, you know? I wonder if I turn my computer volume up, because I think Spotify is maxed out at this point in time. Maybe that's what it is. If we either increase the Spotify volume, this will solve our problems. Which might potentially blast the volume on the stream. But there's only one way to find out, right? Sorry if you don't have ears anymore. I'm not sure if it's any louder for me. No, it's about the same volume for me, which actually doesn't do anything for me. Oh no, I actually need to turn Spotify quiet for some reason. Okay, I might need to remix this because this might blast the ears. Definitely way louder for me, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's absolutely blown the music out on stream. If it is too loud, just make it quieter for now while I figure this out. Is this a good solution? No. This isn't a good solution. This significant. It's definitely too loud, I think. Yeah, it's too loud. It sounds good though, it's lossless. It's lossless music, which I think helps. Which is something. I need to reorganize this phone as well. Very beneficial, you know? Just have on hand. Whenever you need, it's there. Please let me work. Don't mind me, I am just going to turn this down significantly. Maybe like there. Get a little too much. That's not what I wanted. Let me know how that is. We can play with this. We can play with this audio. I think this would be good otherwise. Nope, that's not my Twitch stream. This is the Twitch stream. Look at that. What else I need to do as well?
Hey,
Open
I'm
this.
kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love.
Okay, so look, while I have a chair, I may as well make use of the chair, right? While we're here, we may as well make use of the chair. So, this might actually be too loud for me. Let me know if the music's too loud. I did try and make it a bit quieter, but I may not have made it quiet enough. Is what I was trying to say. So today, Monday, Strong Monday,
Around you,
Strength Monday.
hearing your
What
laugh
that means
I think if you
is
ever
that
miss
we
me,
and I
I hope and I wish that you're doing okay.
Can I see this full thing? I'll try and see my program, but it's not programming.
Because
It's not rotating the way I need. I'm trying to make it full screen.
just thought of you.
I want to make it bigger. I want to take up the full screen. The full screen. Am I special? Maybe. I go stream manager. I pull that up and I do that. That's a solution to get there. If I have like anti-rotate on this thing, it should work just fine. Okay. Anyway, with our squats. Number 1 with the squats. Second, getting into a seated row. Third, the pull up. Fourth, a reverse Nordic curl, which I've added. That's new as of,
Listening to this,
I think last Monday I did this. I think I tried playing around with it.
I can't.
Then we got the jump and our landmine rotation.
I don't want this.
So I'm gonna get warmed up. We're gonna get started with this. Then we'll be good to go.
I don't know if you miss me too.
Then we'll be good to go. I'm gonna put this chair away. Get the chair out of the way. So, I need mats. I need all sorts of different things. I'm gonna tuck this in just a little bit. I need bands. I'll just say I need a mat. Don't really need a mat. You know? Do you really need a mat? No. The answer is no. You don't really need a mat. I'm gonna rotate this ever so slightly this way.
What I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Okay. Lay down. I want to start off with our glute bridges. Now. Squeeze up. Work those glutes. Get them firing and going. Like, I may have music. It's really important to maintain that tension through the band. Feels alright. Feels good. Okay. I need bands for pulling and rowing and things as well. Look, there's a guy there. Who's the guy? I don't know. I don't know who that guy is. Maybe I should make a friend. I should go ask him who he is. We can join the gym. We can exercise together. Okay. Okay. What I'm also going to do when I come up for some scapular pull-ups. I might be asking, Zach, what's a scapular pull-up? Well, I'm going to show you what a scapular pull-up is. Scapular pull-up is purely the scapular retraction element and portion of a pull-up. Rather than the full pull-up, we are just gonna focus on retracting and releasing the scapula. I also forgot to turn the rest of the music off. That's the first thing I do. I'll also clean this playlist up a little bit. Originally, had a lot of like heavy funk songs. I don't know what else you'd call them. Just like really heavy songs. These shorts are really high. Like pull this out a little bit. Maybe it is better if it's loose. This whole thing's just really loose, to be honest. Okay. Next up, I've done my rows, a little bit of back. Honestly, like I don't need too much of warm up. I'll generally prefer warming up in the activity itself. I've also added a little ducky boy over. Let's say there. Who am I guess? Where's ducky boy? No, way lower. He's like down there. Like all the way down there. Yeah, like that little ducky boy. Got the TV off as well. So all that unnecessary background music, background noise, just messy. Okay. So we are going to throw this over here. There, find that perfect spot. I'll move this bench around just a little bit. So, the squat does have a little bit to it that I have to figure out. We've got our bench first and foremost as our reference point. Very important to make sure I'm going low enough. Also as a little security measure, a little safety blanket. I also find this kind of obnoxious as I say I was cleaning out all these songs. I can remove it as we go. Again, this is the power of a lot of things really. And it's gone. And I'm skipping it. Just a bit much, you know? You know? You feel?
Standing in a glass bowl at the end of a black hole, cold, lost and upside down. Faces swirling past me, all my memories rolling vastly, cold, lost beneath the ground. All done by my own hand, I allow my feelings to become sand. If you're gonna cut me down, better do it quickly now. You can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong.
That is really odd. Like, really odd. I can't emphasize how odd that is, that everything just turned off and decided to stop working. Very bad. Like, very bad. Like, we don't want it to be black, funnily enough. I much prefer when everything is working as it should, rather than, you know, being a black screen with no microphone that's working. But this is why we have a reference point to know what is happening. WAN strum chord. Do the thing.
This is not forever. Folks changing like the
That was
weather.
weird.
Cold wind and all around. Toxic people being
I could add weight to this, but I'm gonna start off without weight. Just to get the feel for it, you know? Gotta get a feel for things sometimes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Tension span will come up a number. Couple steps back. Get those knees nice and far apart and down. And 12. I was trying to feel up my knee there. My knee felt a bit funny. It's also too low for the safety bar. The safety bar has the extra padding, so it sits higher up. Yeah, just tested my knee, 'cause my knee didn't feel great there. The warts, I think, a little bit. My hair is generally not agreeing with me as well, but that's a whole other separate issue. Hair not agreeing with me. When we come into our seated row next, and the fun thing about the seated row is a lot of things. I'm gonna start at 70 here, I think. This is the right call. Let's try. Just up around there. Make sure that's hooked in. Well, I should also make sure of as well. It's ensuring that I do have a YouTube app, actually, funnily enough. Yes, that's working, which is good. Everything's working, I think, as it should be, which is what we want. Okay, seated row next. Get that back pumping and going. Try not to hurt my wrist this time as well. It's probably an important factor. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Look, 10 there. Didn't feel too bad. I know last time I did 100, and that was really stupid. Doing 100 was a really stupid idea. I don't necessarily endorse doing, but it was a choice that I made. And sometimes you have to stand by the choices you make in life. You know, new year, new me, all that shit, you know? Gotta stand by those choices. I'll make sure staying hydrated as well. Come back to that eventually. Those who know, know. So one day my headband. Keep my hair out of my eyes. not sure if the band is doing what I needed to do anymore. I feel like I'm getting enough loot activation. I just feel my knee is just constantly like compensating that one side. What I might do, I'm gonna get rid of the band, I'm gonna increase the weight. So I think previously I've been doing like 50, what was I doing? 58. I think the safety bar itself is 28. I've been throwing on 2 15s to make it 58. So I'm gonna go to 28. I'm gonna see how 28 feels on the safety bar. I'm trying to keep the same techniques, keep the same posture, just increasing the weight a bit. I do have 3 sets of this, so I do have another opportunity once this set is done. We'll just see. We'll play with it. I need clips as well. Clips are very important. Because clips are safety. And safety is no chat. Very important. You have to have safety. You always gotta stay safe. Always gotta stay safe. Whew. We'll have a yawn. Don't forget, got all the socials. And we have free coaching. That reminds me, I follow up on the that Reddit post and get something sorted there. I don't know what that would be, but. And what do I have? I also got a website. I got all the estimation points. I've also got. Is it just hydrated? All of the commands. I have all of them. Every single one in this show. It's like uptimer. Uptime? Like runtime. If you don't really need a runtime command, to be honest, because you're already, it's already there. You already see. But it's good to know, you know. And if you don't know, that's okay. Let's get these squats down. Whew. Hopefully all that band work is and will pay off. Four more. Okay, my knee is feeling funny. I stopped that at 10 because my knee was feeling funny. Well, I'll keep you updated on that. Like that's not good. Knees feeling funny is not a good thing. That's generally something we want to avoid, if we can. Or there's also exclamation mark followers too. That one's a classic. What I also do need to keep in mind as well is the making like a check mark, like a, what do you call it? A marker. Is this actual marker? Yeah. I guess marker is what I'm looking for. So when I come into the seated row next, second set for this row. Set 2 of 9 this morning. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bad news. I'm feeling my knee when I'm rowing. Oh, yeah, okay. This is bad news. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the squats. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish these squats. My knee is not, agreeing with me. Yeah, I'm not sure what the solution is here. This problem, my knee is not agreeing at all in the slightest. If there was anything that was agreeing with me, it's not load bearing for my knee, that's for sure. Yeah. This is really bad and annoying. So I lied. I won't have the third set to go heavier because I probably won't do a third set, to be honest. Well, that ruins a lot of things. Like all the things that I could have done, that ruins them. Right there. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a good sign when I'm rowing, using my back, and I feel my knee being sore, just supporting myself rowing. That's a really bad sign. If I had to ever give advice, I'd say that's really bad. You should see someone. Even the things like the jumps later on, like that, will cause problems. What I could potentially do is do different exercise. Unrelated, right? So I got like the pull up, the Nordic curl. Those won't be easy, but it's manageable. I feel like those are manageable. Now with the vertical jump, the box jump, and the twist should be fine. I'm not sure about the jump. I'm not sure the jump's gonna be any good. Yeah, it's very not good. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good new year. Happy New Year. Yeah. Hope everyone's just having a good one. Maybe that's what we should do. Definitely don't need a dot point after an exclamation point. Now that would just be illiterate. If you had a dot point after an exclamation point, like, who are you? You know? I'm gonna row. Oh, yeah, that's so bad. That's so not good. I think it's just load bearing. That's so bad. There's also a hair in my case. There's a hair in my case, guys. There's a hair in my case. Hair's also just overly, like, gothic today. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of long and in the way. Obnoxious to try and, like, pull it out and get it out of my face. It's just kind of, like, there. Nah. No winning. Seriously, no winning. Yeah, I'm gonna to get to a certain depth and point that, like, I'm. Yeah, it's so bad. That's so bad. So incredibly bad. Yeah, I'm not sure what the solution is aside from. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just up with it. I'm not sure what the solution is, to be honest. Okay. Final set. Hopefully before my knee blows up. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 95. Definitely enough. 95 is definitely enough right there. Definitely enough. Okay. Again, knee still not agreeing with me. Next up, we have the pull-up and the Nordic curl. Two of my favorite, absolute favorite exercises in the whole wide world. Only dilemma being, how high up do I have to pan everything? A little bit of height wouldn't be such a bad thing, I feel, to be honest. You know, you play with this, you know? You know? Do you understand the importance, significance, even of such a thing? Pull this out. This on. See, it's not just bending the knee, it's bending the knee under load. It's the intensity of weight going through the joint that is causing problems. Which honestly doesn't instill confidence, you know? Like, whenever I felt at my best, it hasn't been, oh, whenever I try and, like, bend the knee with some weight through it, that's not when I felt like I'm at my best. We digress. Okay. We always digress. And this is one of those songs that I would avoid, you know? Like, this is not the vibe, unfortunately. You know, you can remove and skip. Okay, I'm gonna get my makeshift hairband, i.e. a whistle. I'm gonna use this whistle and wrap it around my head like a I don't know, like what? But like, it'll be like something, you know? Yeah. Look at that. My head, I feel like my head has grown significantly since the last time I did this, because this time it just like doesn't fit. It doesn't fit nearly as well. I'm not sure what I did last time to like make it fit. Yeah, this looks utterly outrageous. Doesn't really solve the problem, you know? Well, actually, you don't actually haven't seen, right? But let's just say you can see now, right? So we have my hair, and then we have this whistle. And previously, the whistle was just like gone through, but it leads to this like splitting of the. It doesn't fit. Okay, how bad is it? At least it gets my hair up and kind of out of my face. Keyword is kind of. Keyword is definitely kind of. Okay, first exercise, the pull-up. Good exercise, good back exercise as well. Now thread this through and pull across to the other side. Imagine if I talked like this all the time, where towards the end of the sentence you have that massive change in tone. You kind of drop down. I come up a little bit as you do so, but like not completely as high as you had been. You reckon this will get annoying? Surely not, right? Surely not. It's a very like normal or justified thing to do. Was I doing the red plate before? I think I was doing the red plate. This feels easy to lift up. I think I need like a dream flashback to when I was doing the red plate. But maybe I was wondering the same thing then, you know? Eight. I'm gonna count that as 8, and my knee still isn't agreeing with me. That's fucking awesome. Freaking awesome, man. My knee has just decided to stop working. I don't want my knee to work anyway, you know? That's my 2 cents. I don't want my knee to work. How about that? How about that, body? How about that, huh? How does that make you feel? Yeah, I don't want my knee to work. Suck it. I'm gonna throw that there. I'm gonna grab this bench, bit of support. There's a 50% chance that this also won't work. In which case, yeah, I don't know. In that case, if this doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Like, I can try and tell you. But like, who really knows, you know? I certainly don't. I'm certainly not Noah. I can try, but like, but how do you know? Like truly, deep down, you know? I don't have to get the music. If you know, you know, but if you don't know, I mean, like, you just kind of don't know, right? Like, the knowledge, you just don't know what you don't know. And so, especially at time of year, if you don't know, how do you know what you don't know? There's just a lot of things to think about is all I'm saying, okay? Like, I'm trying to not make it a thing, but like, if you don't know, you don't know. Okay, let's see if I can make this up. Oh shit, it fell. Guys, it fell. This is very bad. Let's see if I can not die as I do this, huh? Does my knee agree? No, not really. Okay, yeah, not really. My knee doesn't really agree. How's my hair back in my way with this headband? Whistle thing. I don't know. This song is funky, but it's not like hard, you know? It's not like a real intense. It's got like a degree of casualness to it, some rhythm. I wonder if I use the cage as the backing for a handstand push-up. It'll be less secure. Maybe that's a good thing. This is an idea, all I'm saying, okay? Here, I have an idea. We're gonna see how the idea goes. There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna grab these handles. I want to see how terrible of an idea this is. I didn't knocked over the blue blocks. Up. Up. Shit. There we go. Okay. I got it. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I thought that's really appropriate given the current political situation at the time, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. I also need this to kind of be flat and going in the direction that I already am. Maybe it won't work. Look, there's one way to find out. Again. Are you ready to find out all the terrible things that can happen when you do things you're probably not meant to? But anyway, I digress. 3, 2, 1. I do not feel confident going into this. Whew. Okay. Yeah, my feet are getting caught. That's the problem. Like, I can do it. Just I feel my feet getting caught on the different layers. If there weren't the layers, I think I'd be fine. So what if I thought this song's about to go off? I'm ready for the drop, you know? Holy shit. This is one hell of a drop. Not like a conventional sense. song. I'm gonna try this again. Up, up. Definitely need a flat surface, I think.
Find your way into this wonderland. Cross the maze, the dark, the innocent. Chase the faith, the thrill, the heaven sent. I got your world upside down. The labyrinth will guide you
So I hips gonna be the other way around. Which means my leg will be like there. We'll be fine, I think. You guys ready to be turned upside down? This is actually a very appropriate song. If I can catch this beat drop. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done that, but my reps are way short. It's also after not enough rest. I don't think that's that bad. It's been a hot minute, you know? I want to go back to this pull-up. And that is the world's longest set one. You know? I think I can do more weight for this, to be honest. This pull-up. That's just me? Maybe it's just my utter delusion. But I feel like I have more in the tank. You know? Maybe I'm just delusional. No? Maybe I'm just completely and utterly delusional. I can definitely increase the weight, that's for sure. If I have a change in tempo, if we have a change in heart, you know? Here's an idea. Don't mind me. If we have a change in heart, feel, you know? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna skip. I am skipping this song, but it's not, I'm also changing the playlist. I always want to start with Fairy Fountain. Always a good start, you know? Getting the feel. The chill vibe, man. Let's see how the chill vibe feels, you know? Do you know? Do you know the truth? Lo-fi is the truth. Okay. Let's get this up. I've added 10 kilograms, probably realistically unnecessarily to this. Look, I don't think it's unnecessary. I think I need to make it more challenging, that's for sure. Okay. Come up and up. Okay. Got a nice solid grip. Let's do this. Whew. I'll take 8 for pull-ups, to be honest. I've been doing chin-ups, gone back to pull-ups. I like the pull-ups. I think pull-ups are good. They're just slightly harder, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest, they're slightly harder. And that's okay. Doing challenging things is good. Oh, hey, Sylvester. Did I say that right? Sylvia Steers? What's up? How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Hope everyone's having a good one. Happy New Year. I know it's like 5 days late or whatever, but first stream back, so, you know. How you doing? I didn't see the notification. I was too occupied worrying about other things. Where's my pop-up? To see everything's actually working for once. There we go, there's the pop-up. Okay. Yes, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Slowly on the way to 50. We're getting there. Okay. I'm gonna pull this all the way down. I think we'll find a nice angle for these handstand push-ups. Now, are these handstand push-ups one of my ideas all the time? Yes, they are. I would say so. But that's okay. Whew. Are my shoulders ready? I don't know. Do I feel like I need more rest? Probably. Should I unload the weight that's like right here? Probably. Also that, yeah. I hope you're having a good day. I hope everyone everywhere is having a good day, morning, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Hope it's a good one. Let's do this handstand shoulder press. I had to make some modifications this morning because my knee's not agreeing with me. Oh. Let's see how many of I can get. Whew. Okay, I got 4. My shoes also slip off anytime I do it, and it's not helping. The slippery shoes are not helping in the slightest. In all honesty, make everything very annoying. The slippery shoes. And I appreciate every follow for the eventual day that hopefully soon, gonna be soon, the day I get to VIP my mum in the Twitch chat. I think it would be funny, and that's the most important thing, you know. Like, I would give her a mod, but I mean, giving parents mod is probably not a good idea when they don't know what they're doing, to be honest. That's my opinion. But I think VIP, you know, obviously shows the significance and importance of someone without giving them the powers to potentially blow everything up. Very important. Very, very important. I got one more set of both of these exercises to do. Of the handstands and the pull-ups, I think. Yeah, that was my second set of the pull-ups before. That was the second set. Yeah, I cannot believe. That's a really interesting. If I open up my hips, it's less of a problem. Yeah, like the wider my stance is, the less of a problem. Like, I guess I have to bend my knees less if I go wider. But yeah, did my knee? Nah, it's not agreeing with me. Look, I find it very upsetting. I don't know what I've done to my knee. All I've done to it is give it love and care, and occasional extreme abuse in sports and things. But aside from that, I think I've been very kind to my knee. You know, I haven't hit it with a hammer. I haven't done a lot of things to it. I haven't been a marathon runner. I've done some running, but there's no way the running is like the reason for all my problems. You know? Like, I've done a bit of running, I haven't done that much running, you know? It's a real like calm the farm moment. I've done that much running. Well, seems like today's session is turning into an upper body session on accident. And normally I do it on purpose. Normally I don't even do it on purpose. And now I've just done it for the sake of doing it. Like, normally I'm the one trying to find a reason to make it an upper body session. I haven't even wanted to make it an upper body session. But just as a result of my knee not wanting to agree with me, we're doing an upper body session anyway. That's important though. It's important to be able to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Especially those of you with New Year's resolution goals, or like ambitions, things you want to achieve. It's important to be able to adapt and adjust as we need, you know? If one thing doesn't go right, if you want to diet, or you want to gain weight or go to the gym, just because you missed 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, doesn't mean it's ruined, yeah? It's about slowly building on consistency, and if you miss a day or two, that's fine. It happens to everyone. Just get back, right back on that horse, and we go again. We go again. If you miss 1 or 2 days, it's not the end of the world. It is A-okay. Don't forget to tell yourselves that, yeah? Because you miss 1 day, it's not the end of the world. 1 meal, whatever it may be. These are important things. Like, people are they're so quick to immediately just throw off, oh, I've missed a day. Like, even months. Like, it's never too late to just go back. To continue putting that effort, you know? Like, there'll be so many people, you know, with New Year's resolutions or whatever it may be, and they, you know, I think it's 90% of New Year's resolutions fail, which sounds like a daunting statistic. So maybe it's even worse than that. Maybe it's like 95. Maybe it's even more. Anyway, it doesn't matter, right? It's a high statistic. Most people fail, but that doesn't mean you need to be the person that fails. Just because you missed a day doesn't mean you failed. It's about that consistent effort long term. That's what's most important. Health is for life, not just for, you know, 1 or 2 days. If you miss 1 or 2 days, that's fine. Just get back on that high horse the next day. Okay, let's finish off with these pull-ups, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Like a donkey? Donkey. Like from Shrek. I am from Shrek. Oh, really? Tell you what, Shrek is very strong. That man is, I was gonna say jacked. He's a bear, you know, he's big and strong. He's got a little bit of body fat to say the least, but that's okay. That is okay. Just more Shrek to love. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, you know? Yeah, the 25 for the pull-ups is definitely something. Definitely easier doing them as chin-ups. I absolutely get like 2 more reps in with chin-ups, that's for sure. But they're just different, you know? 2 of one, half a dozen of the other. Oh. I'm going to finish off with these handstand push-ups. I think it might be a shorter one today. Just with my knee and all sorts of different things. So who knows what. Probably won't be able to do the vertical jump. But who knows, you know. I'm great at making terrible life choices. So maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll just be fine. I'll put the safety bar away as well. No, you guys can see in the mirror, that's right. You guys can just look over there. You know? You guys can look at all the fun from over there. I don't know the streams dry things out a bit, but I think between like the desire for efficiency and like content, along with my knee not working, has made today weirdly paced. Just made it weirdly paced. Okay, handstand push-ups. Final set of the handstand push-ups. Right here, I'm just going to hype myself up a little bit. Maybe if this lo-fi beat drop as well might help, you know. Now. Woo! Okay. We got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. Guys ready? You ready? Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's 4. That's not bad. 4 is not bad. I'm happy with 4. Again, have not seriously done handstand push-ups in this program for a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I did the handstand push-ups. So, I don't mind them. Now, here's the fun part. I've got the jumps, and then second, we've got the twists, as the Beatles would say, the twists and shouts. And I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to jump if my knee isn't agreeing with me. Now, part of the problem is the loading of the weight, which may not be as much of a problem. Obviously, I'm going to have force in the jump, but I don't think there'll be as much load bearing. Why is this angle so funny? I don't think that's, to be fair, just how it kind of is, to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah, body weight doesn't feel as bad. We'll see how it feels, I guess. We shall see how it feels. And we can put the big stick in the big hole. Yep. Make a big loud noise, kabang. And remember to put your stuff away. Oh, I still need to play the hydrated song as well. It's very important. Very important stream tradition. We have to play the hydrated song. Those that know. If you know, you know. We're not going back to this no thing. Because if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. And that's just how knowledge works, really, right? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. That's just how the cookie crumbles, my friend. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Okay, what's the bet? I blow my knee. Also, how's this view of the twist? It's alright. Fine view. I think it's a good view. No, I can live with this view. Okay, let's put this down. I'll worry about that later. This one I need channel points for betting. You just bet on every single set. Does Zach do X amount of reps? To be fair, I could very easily rig it. But that would mean I have an ulterior motive. And my ulterior motive is chaos and joy for chaos. Which could lead to throwing for the sake of channel points. But I wouldn't do such a thing because I have such incredible competitive integrity. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Not too bad, honestly. I was expecting that to not work. In all honesty, was not expecting that to go well, but it didn't seem too bad. I think I have a lot of hip hinge when I jump. I think kind of helps. I screwed that one up, that's for sure. See, I'm jumping from too far away. That's where the terrible stutter step kind of helps. It helps me judge the distances better. I'm struggling now. Let's go for one more good one. Let's go for one more good one. Oh. Okay, that's not working. I think my knee is subconsciously, not even subconsciously. I think I'm just not using my knee as much, just making it harder. We're coming to the twists next. I'll get the torsinator out. Torsinator, the landmine, whatever you want to call it, same. Going from side to side. That's core exercise. That is a workout, alright. Certainly a workout. Is it too far away if I sit over here, you know? I'm kind of tired is the problem. Maybe I sit on the floor, you know? Maybe it's nice and intimate, you know? Be this close and just, we can just chill, you know? You know? How hot is it today? It feels hot in here already. This is only 19 degrees, it's gonna be max at 22. I feel significantly hotter than that. Ah. What song is this? Can't tell. I can't tell the song. Another song's changed. I can't go backwards, can I? No, I can't go backwards. This is very sad. This is so sad, guys. You know what isn't sad? The duck. Oh wait, guys. You know what I need to do? This song's short. I can fit it in. Okay, we are skipping Binary Sunset because I said so. And we're focusing on an issue that's more important.
My ex started seeing 9 other guys, but I'm hydrated.
It's hydrated.
At least I'm hydrated. I drink the Brita water.
Here are the lyrics.
I feel
Get those lyrics in.
the 7th time. My car was towed anyway, and it's fine, cause I'm hydrated.
He's hydrated, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm hydrated. When he loses,
He's hydrated.
I peed my pants in the grocery store, but it's
A little
a
gross.
great thing to look down at the floor and know you're hydrated. That's
Important to know you're hydrated.
Look how hydrated I am. I think we're losing the plot.
Always losing the plot.
Sometimes I feel like the night is too dark. Oh no. I feel like I'm drowning, not because I am a shark, cause I'm hated. That's so
He's hated. He's always hated.
but I'm hydrated. Drink the
He's always hydrated.
water wins, yeah.
I should get the Brita water shark.
Fell asleep on our date. I drop one on my
That's
head,
brutal, bro.
sewer grape, but I'm hydrated. Drink
I was gonna listen to his music without his headphones, man. But he's hydrated. It's okay.
Recently I had a falling out with a friend. I didn't have the people skills I'd need to amend. At least I'm hydrated because you're
He's hydrated. It's okay if he's socially awkward because he's hydrated. It solves all problems.
in the bathroom at work. But even though it's noon and I sweat through my shirt, I know I'm hydrated. That's an overshare. At least I'm hydrated.
It is a bit of an overshare.
That water break. Oh,
Put a break.
yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Glug, glug, the glug, take glug. Drink the water, drink the Brita water. Drink the water, drink the water. Let's pick it up. The DJ screamed at me for requesting a song. Some nights I don't smile all night long. The vibes are desecrated. You do worry me sometimes.
But at least
Hydrated, never mind.
he's hydrated. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining for our regularly scheduled hydration break. Thank you. Do I have a six-pack? Johnny boy, what a great question. At this point, I would say no. You know, the Christmas break, a little harsh. It depends how you define six-pack, you know? I'm pretty strict. I like to, like, my definition of what I define as a six-pack is quite a strict, kind of like that Ripple, really defined, chiseled six-pack. But if some people have a looser definition of six-pack, so it's up to you. I would say, at the moment, I wouldn't say yes. I wouldn't say I do at the moment, but that is up to you and your interpretation of how you want to define a six-pack. The account was created like 10 days ago. I'm so curious. I'm just so curious. So genuinely curious. I'm gonna go back to the jumps. Do I have a six pack at the moment? I'd say no. But again, it goes by like how you define six pack, I guess. I'm marking this. This is funny as hell. Show six pack. Show us. But I feel like this is I feel like a stripper. I feel like I'm being solicited and being brought out to show my body. This is very sexual in nature, Johnny. Let me do these jumps first, and then I'll come back to this request. This six pack request. If I can get my knee working for this jump. Woo! I can do that. If that counts for anything. Again, six pack very up in the air depending on the person. I can do this. Woo! Again, if that counts for anything. I think that's more fun than a six pack, to be honest. Six packs are depressing. Like the amount of starvation required for a six pack, or just immense amount of exercise, very tiring. Like I've had six packs before. Fuck that one up. And I wasn't happy. Sure, I had a six pack, it looked good in the mirror, but too tired now, I can't get this jump down. One more. Let's focus on one good one, and then I'll move on. Oh, there we go. We got it. Johnny boy, that's not very kind. You know, I say, I'm just here for the good times. Whoever comes along, I don't really care, you know? What about the good times? I'm getting a workout in, I'm having a good time, I'm getting fit. I'll be working out regardless. This way, I get to talk to people and anyone that comes in, you know? My general philosophy is, let me focus on this. Oh, I'm probably up that weight, to be honest. Not sure how you meant that to come out, but sure. I'm going to be training regardless. I train Monday, Wednesday, Friday regardless. This way, I get to talk to people and show at the same time. Most people, they work out by themselves. This way, you know, I normally talk to myself regardless. This way, at least I'm talking at something or someone, potentially. And look, I say it's two, but two, like, these things change, you know? Like, for me, I've only just started doing this. So, you never know how things grow. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Every store starts with one sale and moves to two, and, you know, Amazon had to sell one book eventually, right? And now they're the biggest bloody monopoly in online sales. That's just how the cookie crumbles. But yeah, my philosophy is why train to look like an athlete or like someone you aspire to be, when you can just train like that person and have that end outcome be the same. I generally just find that training for aesthetics is miserable, and I don't enjoy it because it makes you feel like shit. I much prefer training for ability and learning new skills and developing new skills and becoming stronger. That way, because like aesthetics and how you look is always going to change. Obviously, you can train to help that, but if you're just training to be as capable as you can, the aesthetics are going to come along with it. Whereas if you train for aesthetics, you don't really get any other benefit aside from the aesthetics. And like obviously other strength and things as well, but like that's just how it is. That's just how training is. So I find I much prefer training for ability and the ability to do cool things like jumping up, you know. I think this is like 115 centimeters, which is 1 meter, 15 centimeters. I'm not sure how many freedom units that is, but probably like 4 foot something. Because like really small people, let's just say that's like 5 foot. I'd say that's like 4 foot. If that's like a really short person, that's like 4 foot. My knee's feeling better. I don't know what happened to my knee. That is bizarre. It felt really bad before, but it feels fine now. Could not tell you what happened for the life of me. Buddy, if you're still there, I hope you're having a good day. Regardless of how you intended things to come out of your keyboard. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one. Somehow, this fake headband has kind of done nothing to really help remove the hair from my head and face. Yeah, I should be good to go again, to be honest. This is my final set, just like that. That's it. Where is the morning gone? I could not tell you where the morning's gone. It's gone somewhere. Could not tell you where though. Okay. Hey, that jump feels good. Outfit jump feels good. Yeah, baby. I still really feel like jumping in the hole between all the tires, to be honest, but I'm not going to. Today, I'm good. I am so good. Ew! It's a view bot, kill it. There's always one, man. There's always one. That bot was created yesterday. Created yesterday. Where's my band? Wait, that's the wrong way. 1, 2, there we go. Goodbye. I need like a command that's like exclamation mark, like ban. That does it for me. I wonder if there's another combination of Twitch emotes I can find that appropriately represent banning. I don't know, maybe. Oh, close, I was close. I pussied out, that's the problem. You gotta commit to these things. You gotta commit. Oh, I did it again. I'm not getting high enough. That's better. Let's go for one more. Oh, come on. Come on, one more. There we go. Woo! Did not mean to do that. Oh, what's happened? My Twitch app has died. It's frozen. No. 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 It freaking died. There we go, we're back. We got the Twitch app back. Okay. I'm gonna finish off with these Torsinators. We're pretty much done. But yeah, I think probably will be an early one today. I've previously gone for longer, but probably a shorter one, which is okay. Yeah, I can definitely increase the weight on that. It feels like really good. Like really good. Okay. Let's roll this over here. A little bit of Pokemon. Let's stretch and cool down, then I'll pack everything away after that. I think. Let's stretch and cool down. Going back to 6-packs, again, highly overrated. A lot of like 6-packs that are, I know this sounds like cope, like the most extreme cope. 6-packs look great, and like this, not that it's easy to get, but it's easy enough to get, right? That like, it is achievable really for anyone, for the most part. But it's just not worth it, in my opinion. And the end outcome, relative to what you might expect, isn't that great. Like a lot of the best 6-packs and things that you'll see in movies and TV shows and online is all, not all lighting. They obviously have the 6-pack, but the amount of work that lighting and things does is absurd. Lighting, tan, shaving, all of that kind of stuff that you may not necessarily have in the day-to-day, like the best lighting, the best tan, you know, the best shave, whatever it may be, all goes and adds to the additional layers of just adding more definition. And it looks great, but it's like, that's even not even taking into account like editing and photo editing and all those different ways that you can enhance and modify and change a picture. This is all natural. I'm talking about completely natural. There's so many different ways that one can take a picture that looks so much better than what you would unfortunately really be able to do normally and what you would look like normally. There's also water retention and water dehydration and what you've had to eat that morning, all these different things that adjust what something like abs would look like. But yeah, you can be like really low body fat, but if you compare that to, let's just say you did a photo shoot, right? And you're at 8% body fat and you're shredded and you're looking hot on the beach, it's incredible. The difference between you waking up that morning or in the middle of the day after, like during work, compared to what you could take with in a professional photo shoot with lighting and the tan and the shave and dehydration, all these different things, plays a massive role in having those really chiseled, defined six-pack abs, so like they have in the movies or the magazines or Instagram, right? And yeah, again, not even remotely taking into account editing and all of that, those different things that I mean make an even bigger difference, right? That think of all the differences that you can make with Photoshop and things. It's absurd. It's very gross.
Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication.
Why am I not getting notifications? Why am my follower notification not going off?
Put in more than enough time.
Thank you, Josa Malverde? I don't know how to say that. I'm not sure if I'm meant to be able to know how to say that. Let me see if okay, I'm gonna break this down, okay? I'm gonna take a second here. Josias? Malverde. I'm terrible at pronunciating and enunciating words for the first time. All of my English is just off of experience and ability. So my apologies if I got that wrong. I'm supposed to have a follower notification go off, and I don't know why it's not working. Normally there's a big thing of water, maybe it did go off and I just didn't hear it. Anyway. Yeah, long story short, six-packs are fucking overrated. There I said it. Being at a healthy weight range with a good amount of muscle mass is way more beneficial than the benefit of having six-pack abs. Sure, you look great at the beach, but who really gives a shit when you're at the beach, 2% of the whole year, in summer, when everyone else is focusing on themselves anyway? Let's be for real. Honestly, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this BS. I'm gonna stretch out through my glutes. Rant over. Rant over about six-pack abs. Stretch out through these glutes. Gonna foam roll all of my glutes up and down, up and down. I cannot see with the glare of these lights. It is impossible. I don't know why I had that so dark. That is so much easier to see now. I could see my finger smudges before I could see the chat. That's how great it was. Both sides, I did my back. Might stretch out. I'll try the quads. It's so weird. I don't know why my quads were sore before and not sore now. Maybe it's a hip problem. Actually, I didn't stretch out my Achilles. It could be an Achilles problem. It really could be an Achilles problem. So can I do one leg? For anyone that is interested, I am also currently doing free coaching as well. All you gotta do, go to that link, go to the forum, put in a couple of your details. I provide free coaching for anyone that is interested and wanting a bit of assistance, either in health and nutrition or strength training, anything you need health and assistance coaching with, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. I love a foam roller, honestly. I love a good foam roll. Oh, my right earbud's dying. Gave me a little doom. It's not dead yet, but it's gonna get there. That I can assure you of. Okay, let's stretch out through everything else, shall we? Again, if anyone has any questions at all for me, now is the perfect time while I continue to stretch and cool down after the session this morning, now this afternoon. I hope everyone is having a good day. I'm going to stretch out through my chest and through my quads. Some of my favorite stretches. If you ever feel the want, need, or desire to steal any of my stretches, please do. That's why I'm here. All for absolutely free, completely free content and education, which I'd be glad, more than happy if you stole, to be honest. So it's one of my joyous ideas, the ability to steal anything that I do. But if you want any more assistance, go to the forum below, put in your information, free coaching. Normally this stuff is like $100 for 45 minutes, so. And this is all absolutely free. Only string attached is it would be on stream, but that would quite literally be it. That would literally be it. As long as you're happy with those T's and C's, free coaching. Long story short. Otherwise, all my socials are there as well, which I'm hoping to post more on too. Just letting that back stretch out, relax out. Letting everything come back. And coming back up. I'm gonna do one arm. This hook's too low. It's getting in the way. Stretching, relaxing, letting everything roll out, stretch out. Let's swap over to the other side. Stretching out, relaxing out, letting everything calm out. There we go, that's nice. How's my quad going? I pull back. How is it going? You coping? A little bit. We're coping a little bit. It's not too bad. Not the end of the world. On the other side. I want to say it's my tight Achilles. I hadn't trained for a week and a half, so look, that would do it. Tight Achilles that hasn't really been walking or moving too much in a week and a half. Creating soreness in the knee, yeah. Especially for someone like me that has a tight Achilles, that makes sense. It's like a puzzle piece. It all lines up, it all comes together. I'm gonna put this back here. And whether I'm all the way down the end, you didn't see me put all this stuff away. Most of it's honestly along this line here. I grabbed our foam roller. Any questions at all, please let moi know. I'd be happy to answer. Literally anything. Health, life, science, my life, what I'm doing with my life, I don't know. Start from the end and we'll work our way up. That's one at a time. I'm gonna grab our handy dandy belt. I'll put that up. That was a loud noise I didn't enjoy. I'll put this up here, that in there. Again, put your equipment away. I think I need to make this a command. I'll either make it like exclamation mark put away, or you can make it exclamation mark equipment. I think exclamation mark put away equipment is probably too long. It becomes a bit like tedious at that point, What is going on with this bench? Jack, what are you doing to this bench? What have you done to this bench, my man? Let me get this. Band put away. Handy dandy bandy bandy. Bandy handy bandy. Hey, my phone went away. A bandy. A bandy handy sounds like something else, to be honest. If I heard somebody got a bandy handy, I would be thinking very dirty things. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there. If I heard that, I'd be very sus. Okay. Don't forget the disco ball spin. It's very important to not forget the disco ball spin. I'll take this off. So invested in Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, he's still here. It'd be so funny if you're still here. Oh, there's another beep. My right earbud's dying. The left one hasn't beeped yet. That's very odd. Normally they die at like a very similar time. This one's quite up. There you go. I literally, as I said that. Quite literally as I said it. It's like, no, you know what? Screw you, man. Like that scene from The Big Lebowski. Screw you, man. Not sure how many people have seen The Big Lebowski. I've not seen that movie in years. It always comes to mind, you know? It's just one of those movies that's just really iconic. I put my phone on the dumbbell. Kev Logan as well. Thank you for the follow. I swear my thing isn't working. I'm gonna have to look into this later. Thank you, Kev Logan, for the follow. We're getting there. Exclamation point. Where is it? Exclamation mark followers. Yeah. Get me to 50 followers so I can VIP my mum because it would be funny. Because it would be funny. That's my philosophy to a lot of things. Do it not because it's a good idea, but because it's funny. One could say because it is funny, it is a good idea through proxy, but it really depends who you ask, you know? What has happened with this TRX? The TRX like fell into itself. We'll come up and we'll put this up there, and we're gonna put this up. I can't forget the handles. Guys, you gotta remind me to put my stuff away. Oh, and those handles as well. I'm a terrible trainer. I should be shot on the spot. Maybe don't do that, please. Actually, I enjoy my life. I don't want to go to hospital. And again, this is an important part of the stream. Putting all of your stuff away, guys. It is imperative. Put your stuff away. Truly crucial. Like, truly, nothing is more important than the workout. Maybe the workout. Than the workout itself. Then putting your stuff away. Truly is important. Nothing is more imperative. Like, seriously. You guys need to understand the importance of putting your stuff away. I cannot say this enough. If you're not putting your stuff away, what are you doing? Seriously, these are things to think about. You need to put your equipment away. You need to put your own stuff away in the locker. You get your stuff out, put it away again. You need to make sure that you're putting it away in a timely manner so that you're not getting in the way of anyone else. You know, all these things. You need to make sure you're doing all of these things. I think this is pretty much it for me. everybody. I hope everyone has had a lovely, lovely, lovely day, morning, evening, wherever you may be. Hope it's been lovely. It's been lovely for you. Yeah, this is my stream. If you are interested, I have a website. If you want all these socials as well that you can reach me at too. And if you are interested in any coaching, you can either hit me up through the socials or contact me directly through the website. What else do we have? What else do I have to rattle off? If you do want any, again, free coaching, that is available to anyone that does want it. If anyone has any questions, my right earbud died. If anyone has any question, please, now is the perfect time to ask. Otherwise, I will be heading off quite literally any second now. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good stream. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed, hit the follow button down below. Got to get 50 followers. It's been a lot of fun, everybody. Hope everyone has a lovely day.